guys, and welcome back to another video. Yes, I am in the same outfit that I was in the previous video. Disregard that. But I hope everyone's having a happy holidays. It is a few days till Christmas. So I decided let's get into about this year and kind of like my journey dealing with depression this year and with moving and having to move back in at home, also dealing with my struggle with acne that I've had for a while. Recently I've been having some issues with my acne again, and I kind of just wanted to talk about having confidence dealing with acne and wearing makeup with it and not, and learning to love yourself when you have acne, because there is nothing wrong with it. Everybody has it in different forms and we're all human at the end of the day. Like, you might be able to see with my makeup now, you see a little bit of texture, because lately I've been having really bad hormonal breakouts. I am on the pill, so that could be a reason towards it, but I've been on it for several years, like 5 or 6 years now. So necessarily it never really broke me out or even helped with my acne. I know some women say in the past that birth control does, like, help with acne and helps you glow, but I've never really discovered a significant difference with it. To be honest, I mainly used Curology, and that helped me a lot. I also used Proactive in the past, and that helped to an extent, but it was just drying out my skin to the point that it was like really, really, really dry, and I was having a hard time really managing that dry skin with acne. It's a lot to combat. And so when I switched over to Curology, it helped me a lot. I started to get really bad acne, and I will post some pictures here somewhere on the screen of my old acne. I had very bad cystic acne on my face, and Curology was like the only thing that really helped me. Um, and I took it for about 2 years. I do not use it anymore, but I did, and now my skin has kind of calmed itself down, but I still use very gentle products. I try to use like vegan and cruelty-free products, but also just stuff that's very gentle on the skin. Like, the less chemicals, the better. I try to use stuff like CeraVe, Cetaphil. I've learned to use very, very thick moisturizers because I am combo to dry. And right now, given the fact that I do live in New Jersey and it's very cold here in the winter, getting a very good moisturizer is super important. So using products like Weleda is very, very good. It's super thick. There's also this other product that I'm gonna try to link down below for you guys. Not sure if they sell it anymore, but it's from this line called Ren Beauty, and it's a little bit on the higher end of things, but it is very good antibacterial balm that really helps to keep your scars and your healing pimples basically very moist, and that way you can put makeup over your skin. I personally put it on at nighttime, so that way I could, have my skin regenerate my cells and stuff at nighttime and wake up, my face would be very, very smooth, like a baby's butt. Like, it was very, very smooth. But I would not recommend it if you have oily skin to put it all over your face. Like, only put it on the areas or problem areas that you really need help with, because I definitely experienced a few breakouts, like a little bit of whiteheads when I put it all over my face, because it is a very thick balm, but it goes into an oil when you rub it on your face. So really, less is more in this situation. You don't need a lot with this product. Also, because of the price, you kind of want to savor it when you have it, but it is a great thing to have when you have acne the way that I did. And it definitely helps to keep the face hydrated and stuff like that, because sometimes I would use it with my moisturizer, but like I said, you really only need like a dime size amount because it's so concentrated, and I personally used it at nighttime rather than using it during the day. What also helped me to kind of like help to keep my acne at bay and get rid of it over the last 2 years was to wash my pillowcases every 3 days, and sheets in general, and just making sure I'm washing my hands whenever I'm out or in the house, making sure I'm not touching my face after I eat, or not picking on my face when I have an open wound. I know it's easier said than done, because I definitely had, like, in the past had problems picking, but it's something you learn over time to just kind of ignore, and it does make a difference. It does make a difference when you have a picking problem. I also found that with picking problems, like pimple patches really have made a difference in the last year or so, and they really help me at night to make the pimples super small and kind of just like cauterize that situation, so that way I don't have to worry about bacteria spreading on my face to any other parts or whatnot from those pimples. And it definitely made a difference, like a drastic difference in my life. The ones I use, I will try to tag below if I can find them. They are from Amazon, and they come in a large pack. I believe it's only $20, and they have tea tree oil in them, so they're amazing, and they really help to reduce redness, puffiness, swelling on the face. Ice helps really well as well, but I don't always use ice, so it really just depends. But if you're really trying to close that wound, ice is amazing for those type of situations. Now, getting into the whole depression situation, I have dealt with depression, you know, for years. I have dealt with it since I was a young teenager, and I've been in and out of therapy since I was about 15 or 16. And for me personally, it works. It may not work for everybody, and that's okay. But just know there are always resources to get help, and you never have to feel like you're alone, because there were so many moments where I felt like in my depression journey that I was alone. Even being with someone, even having family and friends support you, it can sometimes feel very lonely to be in those places. And during the holidays, things can be very hard for people, and to know that you have some type of support system outside of what you already know is an amazing feeling. Sometimes we just need a person to vent to. We just need that helping hand for someone to reach out and tell you it's going to be okay, and to help you pull you out of your depression. So for me, therapy has been a refuge in my getting through my recovery of being, depressed, because it's something I still struggle with on a weekly basis. And I have good days and I have bad days. I'm human, and you just have to be kind and be gentle with yourself. I go to therapy once a week, and me sharing personal things like this is just me to be transparent with you guys. And maybe this video will help somebody who's potentially going through something that I have gone through in the past, or is currently going through. And when you see people this holiday and you think that people are happy, they may not be. And that's okay, because holidays are hard for everyone, whether they've lost somebody, whether they're grieving being alone on the holidays and not having that much family, or just, feeling like you're alone in this world. Um, it's easy to get lost amongst social media and all the other things that are big distractions in our lives, and can make us feel like we're inadequate, or that we're not where we need to be in life at a certain age, because we're comparing ourselves to other people. And I have a habit of doing that, and I have done it in the past. And it's a moment where you have to take time to reflect on the things that you have done, and that your pace is not going to be the same as every other person, because you know what, everyone is in their own lane, and there's nothing wrong with that. And that's something that I've really had to come with terms to, almost being 25 in March. And I put a lot of pressure on myself to do things by a certain age, and that may not always happen. And it's okay to say, you know what, I didn't achieve this goal by this age, but you know what, I will stride to get there by this time, and still have goals, and still set yourself up high with high standards. I think that's so important as women, as people in general, because men or women might be watching my videos. It's so important to have those goals for yourself. But even if you woke up today and all you did was just breathe, and you just lived, and you ate and took a shower, that is an amazing accomplishment. Because some days, my days are like that, some days, and I'm depressed and I don't feel like going to get up and take a shower. I don't feel like doing my hair. I don't feel like doing my makeup. But we push ourselves. I definitely would say I am a functioning person who has depression. Like I said, some days are good and some days are worse than others. And every day is a new chance to start again, to start over, to have a fresh slate. Never feel like those problems that carry with you the day before should carry with you the next day. And if they do, try to be patient with yourself. Try to be kind, because that's all we can do, is be patient and kind to ourselves when the world feels like it's kind of sucking us in, and we feel all these pressures from maybe our jobs, maybe our spouses, maybe our family, maybe our friends, to look a certain way, to act a certain way. And that's just something I wanted to really talk about today, because I feel like it's so important that we do talk about these issues, because it definitely happens amongst a lot of young people nowadays. With social media, we feel so much pressure to look a certain way, to be a certain way, to have certain things done by a certain age. And I definitely feel that at times. So it can be really, really difficult to maneuver through all these things. Like, you learn new things every day, and as you get older, you kind of just have to be more and more gentle with yourself, and take life as it comes, essentially. I'm also going to put down below in the link in the bio, I'm going to put some links down that may help you if you have depression, and maybe to get some therapy if you can pay out of pocket or don't have insurance. Because I have insurance now, but there was times where I didn't, and I had to pay out of pocket. And some of them do, I think, a month trial. I think one of them I'm gonna link down below has like a month free trial sometimes, and they have discount codes. So hopefully this helps someone, and you watch my video and you know that you're not alone, and that We all do struggle with mental health in one way or another. And, you know, be kind this holiday. Be kind to people because you never know what they're going through. And mainly be kind and gentle to yourself. This world is just going at such a rapid pace that we forget sometimes to take care of ourselves. Self-care is so important as well. And just sometimes you need to take that time for yourself to take a deep breath and regroup. That's totally fine. The world will still keep going while you're figuring out your life. Sorry to make this video a little somber today, you guys, but I just wanted to kind of share my story about depression a little bit, and maybe I'll make another video about this in the future. I want to wish everyone a happy holidays because I don't know if I'm going to be posting this or posting again after the new year, until after the new year. So I just want to wish everyone a happy holiday, whatever holidays you celebrate. If you don't, then that's fine too. And I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you guys subscribe, please. And make sure you guys comment down below if you have dealt with similar things or you guys deal with mental health or depression as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.